A new video by Jessa Seewald has Duggar fans on edge. She startled her admirers with something in her most recent YouTube video. Who is she talking to in her video now? And what was the topic of her video? As previously said, Jessa captured Ben trimming his beard to a handlebar mustache in a recent video. Upon completion, he proceeded to knock on the front door in an attempt to fool his younger children into believing he was someone else. As he talked with a heavy rural accent, he hid his identity by donning a sweatshirt and sunglasses. The 2-year-old Ivy was so naive that she thought it was her father. "Goodbye, Daddy." Her elder brothers Spurgeon, now 6 years old, and Henry, now 5 years old, shouted before he departed. Ivy quickly realized who was really in her house when this happened. The Duggar daughter has shared a hilarious video, which you can see down below. Not everyone liked the video that Jessa was attempting to share with her admirers, even if she may have meant well. It seems that the response from Duggar fans was not what Jessa had hoped for. They took note of something else rather than the humorous content. The disarray of her living room floor, with all the toys and other debris, was pointed out by several of her followers in the comments area. "Wow, that house really needs some TLC," remarks one admirer. In the hopes that Jessa would get herself together before filming her next video, other admirers have voiced similar sentiments. Countless toys littered Jessa's living room floor, as shown in these moments from her film. Some viewers aren't lovers of the new video because of all the toys and chaos, while others love that Jessa doesn't sugarcoat anything. An admirer said, "It's nice to see that you didn't worry about tidying up your home. There has been prior instances when fans have criticized Jessa. The films she uploads usually show her residence in a state of disarray. Their only desire is that she would stop playing with the toys and get her house in order. However, it seems that this isn't always possible when there are 4 small children in the house. The Duggars have said that Jessa has to clean up her act. But do you think she should? In your opinion, how significant are the toys scattered around the floor? Post your opinions in the space provided. Return to TV shows Ace for further updates on Jessa and her loved ones. Here's the link to the whole video on YouTube. In the world of reality TV families, few have generated as much conversation as the Duggars. Jessa Seewald, née Duggar, one of Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar's many children, has been a central figure in the family series 19 Kids and Counting and its spin-off Counting On. Recently, Jessa's online presence has been as much a point of focus as the family's once dominating television show. But when Jessa Seewald uploaded a particular YouTube video, fans weren't just watching, they were alarmed. Jessa, the 5th child of the Duggar clan, grew up in front of TV cameras. Fans have seen her evolve from a shy girl into a married woman with children of her own. After marrying Ben Seewald in 2014, Jessa became a mother of 4 children and a regular content creator on social media platforms, including YouTube. In recent years, Jessa has used her channel to share her journey as a wife, mother, and homemaker. From homemaking tips to homeschooling insights, her content has focused on the nitty-gritty of raising her growing family. Most of her videos are in line with the family's brand of conservative Christian values, but one particular video has caused significant concern among her fanbase. Fans, who have always felt a personal connection to Jessa, began to speculate on what might be wrong after viewing this video. It all started when Jessa posted a YouTube video titled something along the lines of "Life Update, What We've Been Going Through." From the outset, the tone of the video was different from her usual cheerful content. Jessa appeared visibly emotional and tired, and her normally bright demeanor seemed dimmed. As she spoke, fans began to pick up on several unsettling details that only fueled their worries. In the video, Jessa opened up about the stresses and challenges her family had been facing recently. She talked about feeling overwhelmed with managing the household and the difficulties she and Ben were facing as parents of 4 young children. While this type of content might seem ordinary for a busy mom, it was Jessa's candid admission of exhaustion and her references to hard times that truly struck a chord with her audience. She mentioned feeling like she wasn't measuring up as a mother or wife, something her followers weren't used to hearing from her. Jessa's vulnerability and openness were refreshing to some, but for many longtime fans, they were a cause for concern. Jessa has long been seen as one of the Duggar children who always seemed in control, effortlessly managing her responsibilities while maintaining the family's traditional values. For her to admit that she was struggling emotionally and mentally raised red flags for her followers. One of the most alarming parts of the video was when Jessa revealed that she had been dealing with some health issues. She didn't go into explicit detail, but she hinted at physical challenges that were making her daily life more difficult. Naturally, fans began to speculate about what these health problems could be. Some wondered whether Jessa was dealing with postpartum depression after the birth of her fourth child, while others speculated on more serious physical ailments. Jessa's decision to be vague about her health concerns only added to the fan frenzy. The Duggar family has always been careful about what they share with the public, often leaving out specific details in an effort to protect their privacy. However, in an era of social media transparency, this approach can backfire. Fans, already concerned by her emotional state, began to speculate wildly about what might be going on behind the scenes. The comments section of the video was flooded with messages from viewers expressing their concern and offering support. Many fans shared their own experiences with burnout, postpartum depression, and health struggles, hoping to provide Jessa with encouragement. However, some comments were more accusatory, with viewers suggesting that her lifestyle rooted in the Duggar family's conservative beliefs might be contributing to her struggles. Another aspect of the video that alarmed fans was the way Jessa spoke about her marriage. While she emphasized that she and Ben were working through their difficulties together, she admitted that the stress of raising young children and managing household responsibilities had taken a toll on their relationship. This is not a topic that Duggars often discuss publicly. For fans who are used to seeing Jessa and Ben present a united front, this admission of marital strain felt significant. In the Duggar world, where traditional gender roles and marriage are held up as sacred institutions, admitting to difficulties in one's marriage can seem like an acknowledgement of failure. Jessa's openness about her struggles with balancing family life and the implication that her marriage was facing challenges seemed like a quiet cry for help to many viewers. The Duggar family has always portrayed an idealized version of marriage, where problems are worked out behind closed doors and divorce is not an option. Jessa's transparency about the strain on her relationship with Ben was seen by some fans as a rare moment of raw honesty that contradicted the glossy image the family typically portrays. Being part of the Duggar family comes with enormous pressure. From a young age, Jessa has been under public scrutiny, with millions of viewers watching her every move. For someone raised in such a strict environment, where privacy is limited, it's no surprise that the weight of this constant exposure could take a toll on her mental and emotional well-being. Many fans speculated that Jessa's recent struggles could be a result of the pressure to live up to the Duggar family's high expectations. As a public figure, she's not only expected to embody the values of her parents, but also to maintain a picture-perfect image of marriage and motherhood. The added stress of managing a public persona while dealing with the very real challenges of family life might have become overwhelming for her. Viewers began discussing whether Jessa was feeling trapped by the traditional gender roles she grew up with. As a mother of 4 young children, Jessa is likely carrying the bulk of the household responsibilities, while also managing her public presence on social media. Some fans pointed out that the Duggar family's teachings on gender roles, where women are expected to be submissive and take on the primary responsibility of raising children, could be contributing to her feelings of exhaustion and inadequacy. For many fans, the video felt like a subtle cry for help. Jessa's vulnerability, while commendable, seemed to suggest that she was struggling to keep her head above water. The vague references to health problems, combined with her emotional exhaustion, left fans wondering if she needed more support than she was letting on. However, others argued that Jessa's video was simply a reflection of the realities of motherhood. Parenting is hard, and burnout is a normal part of raising young children, especially when you're in the public eye. Some viewers appreciated her honesty and praised her for breaking away from the curated perfection that often defines influencer culture. Jessa Seewald's YouTube video sparked an outpouring of concern from her fans, but it also highlighted the pressures that come with living life in the spotlight. As a member of the Duggar family, Jessa is held to incredibly high standards, both by her parents' conservative beliefs and by her loyal fan base. While her video may have alarmed some, it also showed that even someone as composed as Jessa can struggle with the demands of marriage, motherhood, and public life. What remains to be seen is how Jessa will respond to the concerns raised by her fans. Will she continue to be transparent about her challenges, Or will she retreat back into the more polished, curated persona that fans are used to seeing? Either way, one thing is clear. Jessa Seewald's vulnerability has opened up a conversation about the realities of motherhood, mental health, and the weight of public expectations.